Hello and welcome to another very overdue review of the Transformers 1 Quintesson High Commander. And my table is still just as loose as ever. Now this guy is pretty small for a deluxe. I did manage to find him. He was super hard to find where I live. Got some kind of schmutz stuck there. I'm hoping it's not really showing up on camera, not really, but in hand he's got like some stuff stuck there. But you can see he's pretty nicely detailed, very small. Mine kind of has a little bit of a lean to him. I'm not sure how well you can see it. What will be kind of the tail fins of the spaceship. This side, it's not even. It looks even till you set him down, and you can see he kind of has a noticeable lean to the left. Or his right, our left. Yeah, some nice detail. Not a whole lot of paint. You have some paint here and there. Some yellow paint there. Some kind of reddish brown. Face paint, some silver. Other than that, and a little paint on the end of his tendrils. And of course, this is painted, or it's not painted, it's transparent purple. No paint whatsoever on the back. A very decent figure, very basic. A very small deluxe. And not a whole lot to him. He does come with one accessory, which does store inside of him. Just want to lift up this piece, pull it forward. Lift up will be the nose cone. I have two of these. The other one I have, this does not sit in there really well, and this one sits in there really nicely. Close them back up. And you get a little energon cube, which is done in the same kind of squishy purple plastic as his tendrils. And it is nice that it stores really nicely. It just sits in that little spot there. Slip it in. Close him back up, and there you go. Now he can't hold it because he doesn't have hands. He has kind of like Beast Machine's, I think with Beast Machine's Longhorn, he kind of just has these. And in the movie he does float, but in robot mode, there's no stand port. You kind of just get this effect with this back piece and the tendrils. And in box, he is kind of like this. You can have him like that, or you can kind of move him back to kind of give him that floating look. I wish he had a stand, or this maybe folded up differently, or folded up at all. All in all, it's not a bad looking figure. It's just kind of looks like he's just got a mono leg with tendrils. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. You kind of get some movement. He can kind of move his head a little bit, not a whole lot. Can look down, can look up. Of course, that's basically it. Shoulders on a ball joint, but they're limited. They can move that far forward unless you move them out, and then they can do a full 360, but then the shoulder spikes get in the way. You can move upward that far. Elbow ball joint, which is pretty standard at this point on Transformers. A lot of your Energon and Beast Wars had the same setup. Same on their side. These tendrils can move out. And that's it for articulation. Not a whole lot to this guy. I don't have any figures from Transformers 1. I have Studio Series Megatron. I did not get him out, so no comparison. Transformation for this guy is exceedingly easy, but on this one, you want to lift it up on this copy. The head is supposed to move down, but on mine, it's ungodly tight. So the ball joint likes to pop. So you want to take it, move it down on that, rotate it, take his chest, pull it forward. Before you do that, you want to bring up his crotch piece, bring that forward. Slide that down, and again on mine, that piece being really tight. There we go. And there you go. That's all you have to do for that part. Bring that down, flip up what will be the nose cone of the spaceship, and then you want to rotate his arms up. I apologize, I'm not doing the best job. Rotate them kind of up and out of the way. Rotate them up and out of the way. You want to rotate that around. And this mushroom peg, there's certain spots where it's not exactly rounded. So mine pops when I twist it. My other one, it's perfectly smooth. On this one, I don't know what's wrong with it. I also don't know what's wrong with my autofocus. It focuses, but then it kind of doesn't sometimes. Straighten this out. Take this piece, fold it back. Fold those down. Kind of squish these together. Bring it down, and you have these two tabs here that'll plug in up top. And on mine, on this one, the tendrils came warped out of the box. You can see it's supposed to close up, but it kind of fights you. So just kind of force it. See those tabs kind of plug in. My other one, the tendrils just slide right in there perfectly. This one I kind of have to fight with. These tabs right here will go into the back of the elbow. And then that tab will peg into the foot. I'm probably not doing the best job of showing this. Plug that in. Fold it up, and there you go. And there is his spaceship mode. Got the Energon Cube, the flight stand, which I really wish, or flight stand port, I really wish he would have had one in robot mode, but he doesn't. Again, very little paint other than the chest plate. You have some new purple detail up here. That's pretty much it. Very basic, very bland. I was kind of let down by this. I wish I still had the front of the box, or box in general. They made the alt mode look a lot cooler than it really is. It's not a bad looking alt mode, just bland. And of course you can still do that if you wanted. No landing gear, no other gimmicks, no paint really. Yeah, just a nice little figure. If you can find him, I know he's been very clearanced out right now. If you can find them on clearance, I sadly cannot. I've only seen 2 of these in my Walmart. Not a bad figure. Definitely not worth the full price, in my opinion. I would definitely get him on clearance. This has been a quick review, quick and dirty, because this figure has one accessory, can't really hold it or do much with it. Transformation's pretty basic, and yeah. Like the video if you like the content, and I will catch you guys next time with another review.